Hey guys, what's up? It's me, DizzyTheConquer, VesperTheSnake, David, whatever the hell you want to call me. This video is going to be about, me being in the commentary community, for like 2 years, and basically a video that I saw, and I pretty want to get my own stand by it since, I was mentioned in the video that they was doing. If you don't know, it's about M Skull's, what was it? Hardcore Kids Rant or something like that, top 14, something like that. Yeah. Now, before I talk about that, let me just tell you my stance and my past of it. I was one of the new commentators back in 2010. You know how back then most of them was all about criticism, constructive, all that stuff. Until I met a guy named Justin Random Geek, I thought the constructive criticism part was all about that. When I actually get to talk and actually talk to him and watch his videos, I realized something that it's not right, and he's right. So I decided to go a different route, which was being like a comedian, and both ways went very well until I realized that no one wasn't actually listening to me. Yeah, that was actually the one thing that I know about commentaries, that if you want to do it, you actually have to let people listen to you. Sure, I did get some negative feedback, but hell, the person that actually gave me the negative feedback was actually some cool people like Gig, Shawn, no more commentators. Sure, they actually hate the stuff and actually make fun of it, but we make fun of a lot of people. I mean, hell, we still do, even though I'm not a part of the whole commentator community no more. That's actually, like a short version, because I don't actually want to get everyone's attention with this part, but here's what, I think of Eli's video, or M Skull. The video was actually pretty decent. Yeah, I know they still, harbor me because I used to say the word faggot a lot, because me trying to be a comedian, all that type. But hey, that's it. But hey, that's what they want to do. I mean, hell, I even make fun of some people for actually doing a lot of things, like Steven the Master. I always mention behind him, the true answer is you touch yourself at night. He literally said that, and I think there's a commentary where he did a commentary on himself saying that. I had to actually look on his channel and find it, but yeah, we make fun of a lot of people about that. I mean, you can't just really harbor a grudge because I always say the word faggot a lot. If that's the case, I could always, harbor a grudge because, see, M Skull said, if, to a kid, I want to punch him. That really don't go well. I mean, I know it was a joke, and I know most of the time I wasn't wrong, but hey, that's not like the main reason why I started giving up on commentaries. It's the reason why I was bored with them. Seriously, I just got freaking bored and just did other stuff. I mean, some people say, I was actually, pussy for doing that stuff, but here's the thing. I didn't delete my channel. Someone keep on flagging my videos, and like way before that, before I got my second strike, I just didn't care and just moved to DizzyTheConquer, and here we are in my new channel. But like I said, the video was pretty good. I can't understand some people over here get at me for, overusing the word, all that stuff. I can understand it, and frankly, I really don't care. They want to harbor me for that, go right ahead. It don't really change a thing, except the fact that the same people that do actually harbor me for that, we don't even talk that much anymore. And they know who they are. But yeah, that's just like a little short segment of what my stand is and how I was actually trying to do a lot of stuff, but then just decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna do my own thing, what I love to do, play video games, make sprite animations, and hopefully 2D animations and machinima. And that was basically my stand of what I was used to do when I was part of the commentary community. If you're still watching this, you're one of those people that used to watch me when I was VesperTheSnake, I really thank you for that. And to actually show it to you, I'm going to do one of the things that I still somewhat do on my channel, which is commentaries, but on fighting games and performances like mine. And I'm going to start that right now since I just lost playing as Makoto. We are fighting Eliza. This is round 2. I decided to skip it. Me trying to actually grab her and do like the hard reset that was back in third strike. It didn't work. And as you can see, Eliza, Ken Master's wife, is literally kicking my ass. And me trying to do my best to do the very hard reset. And she just actually opening me up, grabbing me, counting everything I have. As you can see, I'm clearly sucking. I just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna see what I can do to beat her ass, because my problem most of the time with these games is me trying to be sweet and all that stuff. As you can see, this is back to round 1 as a rematch, and I just decided to go with the neutral bar. Right now she's using the easy bar. This is, by the way, this little Mugen thing that me and a few friends are making is called Street Fighter Neo. N for neutral, E for easy, and O for optical. The optical is pretty much a red bar that you'll see in the future. As you can see, I'm actually confusing her, well not really, I'm just trying to be sweet and everything. As you can see, I go for the hard reset, didn't really do too well, so I cancel out with one of Makoto's supers. As you can see, I got a super finish, but it's not the end of it yet. We're going back to round 2, me actually trying to do the hard reset, but still didn't work because of my timing. That's one of the things you need to know about Street Fighter. It's about timing. And also another thing about Street Fighter, you do not want to jump a lot because you will be punched for it. Basically, if you do, someone do like an uppercut on you, Shoryuken projectile, sonic boom, somersault kick, all that stuff, they will literally actually punch you. Now the one thing you can actually do to counter this is do an anti-air or doing the attack in the air, like, you know, air hard kick, DJ's knee, all that type of stuff. In another match with me using my favorite character Dudley from the Street Fighter 3rd Strike series or Street Fighter 3 series, and I'm fighting T-Hawk, which is arguably one of the worst Street Fighter characters ever because every character you face off with T-Hawk is basically a bad matchup. For example, Rose against T-Hawk. The only way that I think is one of the like a decent matchup is if you have someone that know how to throw projectiles like Ryu, Ken, and Akuma. As you can see, I am literally obliterating T-Hawk because I am a Dudley player in this one. But this match is a little bit set in stone. You'll see why once T-Hawk gets into the red bar. As you can see, he's using the optical bar, which I said was the red bar before. He can actually hold the block button when you attack, do adjust defense, and gain some of his life back. There's a difference between that and blocking. Blocking is just basically another word for parrying. Just defense, you would actually gain some of your life back. As you can see right there, he is literally just putting out every just defense. And I had his bar in like the orange part. As you can see, he's like back, almost getting all his life back. This, I have to say, is actually pretty good for people that know that they block a lot. And this is more like a pretty cheap bar, but here's the thing that's set in stone. It's like V-ism from Street Fighter Alpha. But as you can see, I'm actually regaining my momentum back, but his just defense keep on blocking everything I have. As you can tell, he's back to green, but now in yellow. I'm more in the orange format since I do have a parry, but my parry don't bring back life. As you can see, it's back in green again. This is, if you actually fighting a T-Hawk and you have like a bar like the optical bar in like Neo or any Street Fighter game, just try to rush him down. Try your best to rush him down because as you can tell, if you go with like a normal bar and your opponent has the optical bar, it won't work. It really don't. As you can see, that whole dizzy state, he put himself into like a half dizzy state matchup, and here is one of my favorite fights ever, Dudley versus Balrog. As you can see, I come up with a light uppercut. He come here with all his punches, giving me everything he got. As you can see, he's another one that's actually using the optical bar while me actually keeping neutral. As you can see, I'm coming up with quick combos. I dropped a combo that would have been like a 23 hit. As you can see, he almost had it, but he missed it due to his poor timing. As for me as well, I'm just throwing out random supers. Actually got my cross counter out real good because most of the time they know what's going on. And ooh, he come up with he trying to do a hard knockdown. I come up with a cross counter and it wins the round for me. As you can see, we go into round 2. This one I decided to play a little bit more decisive, a little bit more tricky, which is pretty hard to do as Dudley because you want to be flashy, because Dudley is one of the most flashiest boxer characters next to Vanessa and the King of Fighters. Because right now in Street Fighter, the only 2 boxer characters that we have is Balrog and Dudley. But enough about that. Dudley actually giving himself a good chance, and his cross counter is actually pretty good because his opponent is actually, a pretty good Balrog player. As you can see, Balrog got like pretty good strength. He reminds me of like Super Turbo Balrog, where you have like nothing but a lot of, oh, it finally connected, but it didn't really take that. It took like a good chunk of damage. As you can see, I broke his guard and I'm basically coming back. And this one move, I wouldn't say move, but this one play right here that I'm doing will take the game for me in 3, 2, 1. Oh, never mind. Oh, I don't know why he activated a super raw like that, but it looked like he might be coming back. Ooh, just defense. And I actually, wow, that actually was good. And that one lucky move takes the game for me. Right now, we are facing Kyrie. As you can see, we have Makoto on the spot. And right now, Kyrie seems like he got himself like a little optical maneuver. Just basically using just defense. That way he can keep his life up. But basically my Makoto, I know that she has some secret long range attacks, as you can see right there, and I actually go for the hard reset, see what I can do, but I cancel into a special and see if I can pull it off. Nope, I actually tried to do the grab instead of just jumping and then doing her high attack, which is pretty stupid. As you can see, a little bit of history on Kyrie. Kyrie is the true killer of Akuma from Street Fighter EX. In other words, this guy kills Makoto, not Makoto, Akuma. I apologize for that. But besides all that, I take the round, which is pretty special. Now we go for round 2, see what Kyrie can do. Can he come back? Well, not obviously he can, because he got the optical bar while I'm standing with neutral. I'm at level 1 again, and he basically can actually power up and regenerate like most of the characters on here. But I'm actually trying to find a way. Oh, here we go. Oh, almost did. I almost actually can cancel out of the, her special with a Chesto. And here we go, Chesto, and I actually missed it because he countered it. That's the one thing with Street Fighter games as well, frame advantage. Because ever since Street Fighter 4, they're starting to do a lot of frame advantages in fan games of Street Fighter and a lot of other Street Fighter games for the future, especially in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. As you can see, I come in with a grab, trying to do a karate chop, and Chesto didn't work. And I take the game with a crouching medium kick. And that'll be the last game, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. This is DizzyTheConquer, VesperTheSnake, or Dave, whatever you want to call me, and I'm out.